Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Winter Heat at Winter Park. It's Duels Days today. I am Brian Harvey, on loan from Steamboat Radio and the SteamboatRadio.com family of stations. Welcome to this Rocky Mountain Freestyle Comp event. A big shout out to both our hosting resort, Winter Park, and of course, Winter Park Exhibition Services and the crew for putting on such an awesome comp. Although it's a bit windy today, so athletes, you need to head to the lift pretty much. If you're headed back, you got to get up that lift sooner than later because the lift lines are super, super long. Big shout out, of course, to our sponsors for making these events a reality, because each one of these competition comps runs Rocky Mountain Freestyle over $17,000 per a comp. It takes over 20 volunteers, and we can't do it without our sponsors and our donations. If you want to learn more about Rocky Mountain Freestyle, you can email info@rockymountainfreestyle.com. A big shout out to our sponsors, Riverbend Architecture, Darcy Hughes. Contact Darcy at darcyhughes@comcast.net for amazing architectural concepts. Also like to thank Conservation Law PC, Jessica J., the law firm that's devoted to protecting working landscapes and environmentally significant lands in Colorado and the Rocky Mountain West. Also like to thank Remax Frisco. Contact Paula at paulabparker@gmail.com for all your real estate needs. Paula Parker's got you covered with Remax Frisco. Also like to thank Mild to Wild Rafting, Alex, Michael, and the crew, your go-to for whitewater rafting trips, Jeep tours in Colorado, Arizona, and Utah. Also like to thank Open Real Estate. If you live on the Front Range, there is no better brokerage in the area to help you find the home of your dreams or help you sell your home for the best possible price. Go to openre.com to get started. Jim Hendry and the crew at Open Real Estate. Also like to thank Snow Lover House in Breck. If you're looking for an amazing home to rent in Breckenridge for your next ski vacation, discover Snow Lover House, your ideal Breckenridge getaway from the Vacation Rental Co. Go to vacationrentalco.com. Wendy Lena and the crew at Snow Lover House. Also like to thank GHP Investment Advisors, Deirdre McGuire, for personalized financial planning and wealth management services designed to help you achieve your financial freedom. Okra, OCRA, On-Call Restaurant Accounting, providing accounting and business consulting services to restaurants so you can run your business more effectively. Mark Rubenstein and the crew with On-Call Restaurant Accounting. Also like to thank Raymond James and Associates, Jason Jakimowitz, a global financial services firm focused on providing trusted advice and tailored, sophisticated strategies for individuals and institutions. Started by former World Cup freestyle skiers and coaches, Zipline Skis is a big sponsor of ours. Zipline Ski offers a full line of ski poles, goggles, and other products. Check them out. For Mogul ski poles, skis, and more. Chuck and Susan Heidenreich with Zipline Ski. Local Homes, your local choice home builder. Go to localhomes.com. That's local spelled LOKAL homes.com to explore the community and the home that's right for you. Dave Lebna and the crew at Local Homes. Also like to thank Gravity House, the #1 hotel in Colorado, with locations in Breckenridge, Steamboat, Vail, Winter Park, Moab, and Jackson Hole coming soon. We're going to be drawing for chances to win discounted rooms at Gravity House. Grady Huff and the crew at Gravity House. Also like to thank WebEZ.net, who hosts the Rocky Mountain Freestyle website. WebEZ is a full-service web design firm specializing in web design solutions, search engine optimization, and marketing. Patsy Passnote and the crew at webez.net. Also like to thank the Stockton Group, Ty Stockton. Thank you to the Stockton Group for the past 3 years of supporting For our competition bibs, the Stockton Group provides Vale Valley and Beaver Creek homebuyers and sellers with a comprehensive full-service real estate sales and marketing approach. Our fine sponsors at Rocky Mountain Freestyle, and if you and your business would like to sponsor, find out more at rockymountainfreestyle.org. You can donate, whether it's $5 or $5,000. Rocky Mountain Freestyle is a 501c3. You can donate at coloradogives.org. Search us out, Rocky Mountain Freestyle. We've got an exciting announcement. We're going to be live streaming this on the brand new Rocky Mountain Freestyle YouTube channel. I believe there'll be a link on Instagram as well, but check it out on YouTube. Your friends and family who aren't here with us today can watch wherever they are across the globe. We are just a few minutes away from getting started here. It is Duels Day, which is super exciting. If you're joining us for the first time and you haven't been to a mogul competition, this is where these mogul skiers go head-to-head. They're still judged 50% on turns, 25% air, 25% speed. Two skiers going head-to-head, judges decide. Sometimes the skier who finishes across the line after the other competitor may win because they're making better turns and have bigger air, better tricks. It is a judged event, and we thank our judges. They did a wonderful job yesterday, and we are ready to rock and roll today. It's winter heat at Winter Park. Just put Vale, V. That's Vale. They're all different. They put it's how they enter them in there. So it's Vale. Ski and Snowboard Club Vale, Ski Club Vale. Like you see, like they're all Vales. Of course, they do it the way they want to do it.
When they're registered, there was SSCV.
Ski and Snowboard Club Vale.
Okay, so that's all. All right, I think I figured out most of them. That's so bad. Oh, Team Builder was on. And then I'm putting it that way. Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the number one song in the land. If you could rise up, focus your eyes to if you're looking up at the course, to the viewer's right. If you're on the course, skier's left, to the flag of the United States of America. Here's our national anthem. righty. It's duels day, the best day of the weekend.
Todd to Darcy, did you get some assistance up there? Hi, Alligator Trapper. Yes, we're ready to go up top. Copy that. Okay, course is clear. Helena, when you guys are ready, we'll get going. Let us know.
No forerunners, Todd? All right, no forerunners today. Our first pairing on the women's side of the bracket features Holly Kearns from Australia taking on Natalie Sharp from Telluride. On deck, pairing number 2 is a scratch, so Natalie Kreit will move on to face Ruby Kite in pairing number 34. So on deck, we've got Gigi Lobeck from Winter Sports Club and Isabella Lim, who is skiing out of Australia, Team Buller. And in the hole, Telluride will be taking on Elena Hunt from Winter Park. Those are our first 3 pairings. We literally go right from the women to the men. These are all seeded based on yesterday's second comp. So the second run from yesterday. Okay. Well, that's good. That's a good start.
Give the judges about 93 seconds.
All right. You heard it. We're about 93 seconds away. While we've got a little break here, a big shout out to former Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club skier and mogul competitor Jalen Koff. She finished duels yesterday on top of the Podium World Cup. She'd gone about 3 or 4 events finishing second. Maybe she may have been ripped off or not. We don't know. We will never question the judges. But she made it to the top in duels, which is so awesome. Of course, former Rocky Mountain freestyle skier. Right now, 10 of the 16 skiers representing the United States freestyle team are from Rocky Mountain Freestyle. It takes a family.
Do we have the first 2 staged? Are the judges ready? Judges are ready for the first pairing.
Focus your eyes to the top of the course.
Pairing number 1, F17, turns on slow. F65, right.
Natalie Sharp is on the red course. Holly Kearns on the blue, coming right at us. First pairing of the day. Sharp with a slight lead off that top air. Kearns playing catch up, matching turn for turn. Holly Kearns from down under. Natalie Sharp from Telluride. And I may trade with you. To the bottom air they come, head to head. And across the line first, blue course, Holly Kearns. So maybe if I could trade with you since you've got where they're from.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, I'm not drunk, but can I get a paddle at the finish to hold up their paddle, please?
we write on both of them, and then we just kind of, and we'll have time because it takes the judges a little while to get going, so no stress. But you just have all the names of where they're from on this one, so it's killer.
Okay.
And we can keep adding to it. I know a lot of them, Carol, so I can kind of fake it because I do this Our next pairing. Is this a scratch? Is Taurus a scratch? I think Taurus is a scratch. Yeah, will you scratch?
Okay, that's what, yeah, I circled, but yeah.
Okay. So our Natalie.
She doesn't have a radio. Leave yours with her, and we'll get you a new one.
So Natalie Crete is moving on in pairing number 2 because Malaya Torres is a scratch. In the gate, Isabella Lim will be on the blue course. Gigi Lobeck will be on the red course. On deck. Sharp moves on? I haven't heard it yet. I don't think they made a decision.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think they've made a decision.
You know that's a scratch.
Yeah. Or
Blue course winner, blue course advances.
Okay. So Holly Kearns moves on. Even though she goes across the line first, that doesn't mean she wins. She did win. So that was okay for you to write it there.
Oh, you gotta wait.
You got to wait for the judges to make the decision.
Okay.
Okay? All right, next up, pairing number 3.
Do we have a radio at the bottom paddle?
Gigi Lobeck is on the red course from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, taking on Isabella Lim on the blue course from Team Buller, Down Under.
Judges are ready. Lose you some flip.
Gigi Lobeck on red, Isabella Lim on blue. Lim hits that first air. Lim on blue. Lobeck on red. Right now, Lobeck with the lead. To the bottom air they come. Lim playing catch up. Let's see what they've got in store for us on this bottom air. Big old twister spread for Lim. Lobeck crosses first on the red course. So don't, you're not writing, you're writing it. Why are you, don't write, until they're done, don't move them on.
Oh, no, I was just doing, for the second one.
Oh, where they're from.
Where they're from.
Okay, so you had put Isabella Lim.
Well,
she hasn't raced. They just went.
okay. Oh,
Okay.
how did I do that?
I don't know, but that's all right. I'm just letting you know. Do not write until the judges tell us otherwise. So can you erase that?
Sure.
Because I think Lobeck's going to win that.
Okay.
But I don't know. I can think one thing and the judges will tell me something different. So you're good. You'll figure it all out.
I think I was looking for.
Red course advances. Red course advances.
Okay.
Gigi Lobeck from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club moves on, which brings us to pairing number 4. Elena Hunt will be on the red course. Sienna Applin on the blue. Applin from Telluride. Hunt, a hometown hero from Winter Park. This should be a good one. 31 seed versus 35.
Judges are ready for our next pairing.
All right, Sienna Applin from Telluride is on the blue. Elena Hunt from Winter Park is on the red. Hunt and Applin head to head. Applin now catching, starting to separate just a little bit. Applin to the air first. Gold twister. Oh my, and across the line first. Red course. Elena Hunt just nips Applin. So you can, while we're waiting, write on this one that was Lobeck, and then this one is for the scratch is Crite.
That's where I got mixed up. I was on the wrong one.
You're fine.
Yeah.
But this is why I have you, because it's so freaking confusing, and it gets going, and then if you try to get ahead.
Okay.
advances. Blue course advances.
Moving on, Sienna Applin from Telluride.
Judges are ready for our next pairing.
Next pairing, pairing number 5, Tara Stauffenberg from Winter Park, Tenley Lemna from Vale on the red course.
Pairing number 5.
Lemna on red, Stauffenberg on blue. Lemna to the top air first with a slight lead. Stauffenberg, the hometown hero, reeling her in. Now they're matching turn for turn. To the transition in the bottom air they come. Stauffenberg to the line first on the blue course, followed closely by Lemna. Let's see what the judges have to say. Pairing number 6 pits Anouk Bradley to Finley Fontaine on the red. 2 Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club skiers going head to head. Hey, Jason, Jackamoys. Hey, will you tell Todd
Blue course advances. Blue course advances.
whoever's starting is holding their thing out here. They need to hold it right in their mouth because I hear all the crowd.
Judges are ready for our next pairing.
Listen to it. You'll hear what I'm saying.
Pairing number 6. Bradley on blue. That's 13. Fontaine on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
All right. On course. Where are we? I told 6. This is why. All right, Finley Fontaine on the red. Anouk Bradley on the blue. Finley Fontaine had her first back tuck in competition yesterday. Anouk Bradley, both of these skiers juniors at Steamboat Springs High School going head to head. Bradley with a slight lead. Uncorks the 3 and comes across the line. Finley Fontaine nips her. We'll leave this one to the judges. Our next pairing, pairing number 7, pits Portia Yingling from Telluride versus Lila Miller from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. On deck, pairing number 8, Elena Russell from Winter Park will be taking on Ava Hanlon from Aspen.
Blue course advances. Blue course advances.
All right, Anouk Bradley will move on to face Kaylee Yap in pairing number 42.
Judges are ready for our next pairing. Pairing number 7, bib 80, Yingling on blue. That's 79, Miller on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
On course, we've got Portia Yingling on blue, Lila Miller on red. You got to tell that starter, she's got to hold it up here. You can hear all the kids in the background because she's talking to it like this. All right, Lila Miller on red from Steamboat. Yingling on blue from Telluride. Both skiers head to head. Yingling starting to reel in Miller. Both girls to the bottom air at almost exactly the same time. Turn for turn. Back truck driver for Miller and across the line. Lila Miller by a ski tip. Our next pairing, pairing number 8, pits Elena Russell on the red course. Ava Hanlon on the blue. Hanlon from Aspen, Russell from Winter Park. On deck, we head into the men's side of the bracket. Pairing number 9, pits Tor Paxton on red, Liam Shevlin on blue. Shevlin from Winter Park, Tor Paxton from Australia, Team Buller. In the hole, pairing number 10, Beckett Wilson will be on the blue, Lucas White on the red. White from Team Summit, Wilson from Winter Park.
Red course advance. Red course advance.
Who moved? Lila Miller moves on the red course. All right, Elena Russell on the red from Winter Park. Ava Hanlon on the blue from Aspen. Both girls launching that top air simultaneously. Hanlon. Russell, our hometown hero, on the red course from Winter Park. Both girls matching turn for turn to the bottom air. They come. 2 Cossacks. And across the line, red course by a nose. Elena Russell will get the speed points. Let's see what the judges have to say. In the gate, we move to the boys, men's, male, whatever you want to call them, young men. All right, blue course moves on. That's Ava Hanlon from Aspen. Next up, as we move to the boys' side of the bracket, Liam Shevlin will be on the blue from Winter Park. Tor Paxton from Australia on the red. On deck, pairing number 10, Beckett Wilson will be on the blue course from Winter Park. Lucas White will be on the red course. And they are off. Liam Shevlin on the blue. Tor Paxton from Australia on the red. Shevlin with the hometown advantage. Oh, down goes Tor Paxton. Is he all right? Shevlin to the bottom air. Floats that back X. Slides across the line. Looks like our next pairing has Beckett Wilson on the blue from Winter Park, Lucas White from Team Summit on the red. On deck, pairing number 12 pits Alexander Walters on the blue from Team Summit, Max Wagner from Winter Park. Tor Paxton coming across. Liam Shevlin will move on. DNF for Paxton. Beckett Wilson on the blue course. Lucas White on the red. White from Team Summit. Beckett Wilson from Winter Park. Oh! Down goes White. To the bottom air they go. Beckett Wilson floating a beautiful back X, comes across the line. Put your mittens together, make some noise for Lucas White from Team Summit. We've got a scratch.
Blue advances.
Beckett Wilson will move on. Pairing number 11, we've got a scratch, so George Walker will move on. Alexander pairing 12 is Alexander Walters on the blue, Max Wagner on the red. Wagner from Winter Park, Walters from Summit.
Pairing number 12. Bib 169, Walters on blue. Bib 190, Wagner on red. Blue Corsetti, red Corsetti.
Alexander Sushi Walters on the blue course, Max Wagner on the red. Max, one of our hometown heroes from Winter Park. Alexander Sushi Walters getting some separation to the bottom air on the blue course. Sushi, beautiful back X, takes it home. Oh. Put your mids together, make some noise for Max Wagner. Our next pairing, pairing number 13, has Alfie Turner from Australia taking on Liam, the big dog Siefkin from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. Pairing 14 on deck, Max Jakimowicz on the red, Kemper Wheeler on the blue.
Course advances. Kemper Wheeler, where's he from? Proceed with the next pairing.
Liam Siefkin on the blue course. Alfie Turner on the red. Siefkin, the big dog, spending a lot of time on the podium this year. Alfie Turner, one of our young guns. Siefkin to the bottom air. Huge back X. Slides across the line, looking fine. Liam Siefkin, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make some noise for bib number 159, Alfie Turner from Team Buller from Down Under. Way to go, Alfie. That's a tough, tough draw. Next pairing, pairing number... Liam Siefkin will move on. Pairing number 14, Pitts Kemper Wheeler from Team Summit on the blue. Max Jakimowicz on the red from Team Vale. Kemper Wheeler on the blue from Team Summit. Max Jakimowicz from Vale on the red. Wheeler with a slight lead. Mad Max Jakimowicz playing catch up now, turn for turn. Both these boys firing on all cylinders. To the bottom air they come. Oh my, they landed at the same time and across. Jakimowicz by a hair. Nice job, boys. Our next pairing is number 15, Matthew Gratton will be on the red. Judah Simmons will be on the blue.
Red course advances. Okay. Red course advances.
All righty. Max Jakimowicz moving. From Aspen Valley Ski and Snowboard Club is on the blue. Matthew Gratton from Vale is Gratton to the bottom air. Wow. To the moon. Red course, Matthew Gratton. Make some noise for back in action. Matthew Gratton will move on with the DNF from Simmons. All right, Chase Atherton on the red. From Team Summit, Michael Pence from Vale on the blue. Pence skis out to the bottom air. He comes. Chase Atherton rips across the line first on the red course, followed closely by Michael Pence on the blue. Pairing number 17 has Henry Crump from Steamboat on the red, and from Winter Park on the blue.
Blue course. Course advance.
Chase Atherton will move on. Boy, will be on the blue course from Winter Park. Celebrated his 18th birthday yesterday. Henry Crump from Steamboat Springs on the red course.
17, bib 158, bottom 5 blue. Bib 139, wearing bib 137, crump on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Charlie Martin on blue. Atherton won that one. Which one aren't you positive on? No, Atherton. Atherton. We got to make sure we're getting them right. Charlie Martin to the bottom air. Bounces right back up. He's a hockey player.
DNF red, we'll proceed with our next pairing.
Next pairing number 18, Kai Rugeberg on the red, Lucas Reed on the blue. Both boys head to head. Rugeberg with a slight lead. Lucas Reed to the bottom air. He comes. Big old twister spread. Rugeberg is back up. Kai Rugeberg with the Cossack and across the line. Perkins on the blue. Hugh Butling skiing for Winter Park from pairing number 20 has Micah Rubenstein on the blue. River Shell on the red. They are in deck.
Course advances.
So
Proceed with our next pairing.
blue course moves on. So Lucas Reed will move on.
Bib 160, Perkins on blue. Bib 151, Butling on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Both of these skiers hail from Australia. Jack skiing for Steamboat Springs. Hugh skiing for Winter Park. Head to head they go. Oh! Down goes Perkins. All right. Huge back X for Butling across. Are you okay? Atherton over Pence. Matthew Gratt over, okay. Just want to make sure we're.
Can we get a medic in the finish area? He looks like he's moving slowly.
Jason, see the zip tie there? Try to.
Let me get the drill gun. Hey, Lemna, will you hold this for a sec? Yeah. Well, the wind's not blowing.
We're gonna get the building inspector over here.
Don't do that.
Is this look?
Is the course clear? From my vantage, course is clear.
Mike, Micah Rubenstein on blue. River Shell from Vale on red. On deck, Griffin Harvey on the blue. Grant Celia will be on the red course. Where can you tell me where Rubenstein's from? I know where River is. River's Vale.
CB, we got a course clear? Yeah, copy. Course is clear. Course is clear. Proceed with our next pairing.
I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit more.
Well, she's talking.
Pairing 20, Bippenstein on blue, Bip 197 Shell on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
River Shell from Vale on the red. Micah Rubenstein from Team Summit is on the red. Shell on the red. Rubenstein on the blue. River Shell from Vale getting a bit of separation. Micah Rubenstein, just skis out and loses a ski. River Shell floats the back X and takes it home. Red course crosses that line first. Our next pairing, Griffin Seaford Harvey from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club is on the blue. Grant Celia from Winter Park will be on the red. On deck, pairing 22, Pitts Samuel Slusher on the blue. Pitted against Jack Homans on the red. Jack skiing for Winter Park. Slusher is also a Winter Park skier. In the hole, we've got Easton Dean, Easy E on the red from Team Summit, going against Shane Rocco Mariano on the red. Micah Rubenstein, ladies and gentlemen, coming across the line. Make some noise, buddy. You'll get him next week. River Shell will move on. River Shell from Vale will move on.
Pairing 21, Bip 150, Harvey on blue. Bip 105, Celia on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Griffin Seaford Harvey from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club on blue. Grant Celia from Winter Park on red. Both skiers to that top air. Celia with a slight lead. Turn for turn. To the bottom air they go. Let's see what they've got. Celia. Harvey sticks the landing and takes it home. Red course gets the speed points. Let's see what the judges decide. Tough one. On deck, pairing number 22, pitch Jack Homans against Samuel Slusher. On deck, Shane Mariano on the blue from Steamboat against Easy E, Easton Dean on the red.
Red course advances, red course advances.
Grant Celia will move on.
Proceed with next pairing. Pairing 22, Bip 164 Slusher on blue. Bip 231 Holman's on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Samuel Slusher on blue. Jack Homans on red. A pair of Winter Park skiers going head to head. Off the top air they come. Homans with a slight lead on the red course. Samuel Slusher, though, not going away. Homans putting on the afterburners. To the bottom air he comes. Large and in charge, Jack Homans across first, followed closely by Samuel Slusher. Our next pairing has Shane Rocco Mariano on the blue. Dean on the red. Dean from Team Summit. Shane Mariano from deck. Pairing number 24, Cole Anderson, will be on the red. Cayman Christine on the blue.
Can I have the winner for pairing 22?
Jack Homans should have won that.
Pairing 22, red course winner, red course winner. Proceed with the next pairing.
Jack Homans will move on.
Thank you. Pairing 23, Bib 106, Mariano on blue, Bib 2216 on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Rocco Mariano, the elder statesman on the blue course, a junior at Steamboat Springs High School. Easton Dean, I believe he's still in middle school. Mariano getting some separation to the bottom air. He comes. Easy E, Easton Dean. Oh, he skis out. The Italian Stallion. Easton Dean, put your mittens together and make some noise. Circle that name, kids. Couple years he's going to be owning this. Pairing 20 moves on.
Pairing 24, Bib 199, Christine on blue, Bib 181, Anderson on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Cayman Christine on the blue. Cole Anderson on the red. Where's Christine from? Cole Anderson from Steamboat. Christine from Winter Park. Down goes Christine. Anderson. Driving to this bottom with a big back X and takes it across the line. Followed closely by Cayman Christine. Right, taking on Taylor Dean, the Mogul Machine. From Team Summit. On deck, pairing 26. Chase Cole Anderson will move on pairing 24. Anderson moves on. Both these skiers have been skiing really, really well. M7, both of them. Kittredge Farragher from Telluride. Taylor Dean on red from Team Summit. Dean and Farragher. Dean with a slight lead. The Mogul Machine. Oh, Farragher taking a ride. Taylor Dean to the bottom and crosses the line first. Is Kit all right? He's good. I see a glove. Our next pairing, number 26, pits Chase Carrington on the red versus Owen Delaney on the blue. On deck, pairing 27, on the red, taking on his teammate Simon Cope on the blue. Put your mittens together, make some noise for Kittredge Farragher. Taylor Dean will move on the red course in pairing 25.
Pairing 26, Bib 107, Delaney on blue, Bib 204, Carrington on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Owen Delaney on the blue. Chase Carrington on the red. Where is Delaney from? Delaney. Delaney from Team Summit. Carrington from Winter Park. Carrington on red. Has the advantage to the bottom air. But here comes Owen. Carrington crosses the line first. Owen Delaney, Wanamaker on the red. Both skiers from Vail. On deck, pairing 28, Joseph.
27, Bib 189, Cope on blue, Bib 250, Wanamaker on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Both skiers from Vail. Wanamaker on the red. Simon Cope, the blue. Cope with a slight lead on the blue course. Wanamaker trying to reel him in. See what the judges have to say. Our next pairing, pairing number 20 of Australia, Elliot Celia from Winter Park will be on the red course.
Advances, blue course advances.
Simon Cope, pairing 27.
Pairing 28, bib 134, Foley on blue. Bib 196. Caution.
Joseph Foley, representing Team Buller from Australia, on the blue. Oh, looks like Celia went down before that top air. He's back up. Joseph Foley uncorks it, sticks the landing, screams across the line. Let's hear it for Elliot Celia, one of our hometown heroes. Next week, Elliot. Pairing number 29, pitch Jake Rugeberg from Aspen on the red.
Blue course advances.
Angus Kite, blue.
Proceed with our next pairing. Pairing 29, bib 148, Kite on blue. Bib 152, Rugeberg on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Rugeberg on the red, Angus Kite on the blue. Kite flying high from Vale. Rugeberg, one of our young guns. Angus Kite turning on the afterburners. Launches that bottom air. Sticks it and takes it home. Oh, Rugeberg gets back a little bit. Jake Rugeberg across the line. Our next pairing, pairing number 30, has Zachary Villaverde on the red, Nico Perangeli on the blue. Where's Villaverde? Winter Park. Villaverde skiing out of Winter Park on the red, Perangeli from Vale on the blue.
Blue course advance. Blue course advance.
Flies on.
Can we give a shout out to Angus Kite for being the athlete that replaced the panel yesterday?
Hey, we like out to Angus Kite yesterday. He skied off the course in the singles, and
Ready on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Villaverde on red, Perangeli on blue. Perangeli from getting a little bit of separation as they head to the bottom air. Nico Perangeli crosses the line first, followed closely by Zachary Villaverde. Okay, we're on 31. Go all the way back. Yeah. Wait a sec. This doesn't look right. Why?
Blue course advance.
Blue course, Nico Perangeli moves on.
21 ahead on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Anna Bad on the red course from Steamboat. Kearns, Ollie Kearns on the blue course from Australia and Team Buller. I add the number 1 seed. Oh, down goes Kearns. I add, after this comp, will be headed to NORAMs. To the bottom air she goes, launches it, sends it, and screams across the line first. Pairing number 32 is next. Eloise Yingling will be on the blue. Isla Castle from Australia will be on the red. On deck, pairing number 33, pits Lily Iannone on the blue and Arabella Agee on the red. Annabelle Iad will move on.
Clear. Proceed with our next pairing. Pairing 32, Bib 34, Yingling on blue. Bib 23, Castle on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Isla Castle on the red course from Australia. Eloise Yingling from Winter Park on the blue. Castle sends it into next week. Regroups and is able to dial it in. Eloise Yingling on the blue. Castle getting a bit loose, but she's back on it. Yingling to the bottom air. Big old twister spread. Castle, back X. Blue course crosses the line first. Our next pairing, pairing number 33, has Arabella Agee on the red from Vale. Lily Iannone on the blue. She's from Winter Park. Iannone from Winter Park. On deck, pairing number 34.
Are you sure you're on the right pairing?
Maybe not. Arabella Agee, 33. Lily Iannone. They are in the gate, correct? Didn't we just see Yingling and Castle? And waiting for results on 32. Yingling is from Telluride?
That's what's on here, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think.
Oh, okay.
Lily Iannone is from Winter Park, and Arabella Agee is from Vale. Those two I know. So I believe we're moving on to pairing number 33, which would pit Arabella Agee on the red course, Lily Iannone on the blue course. On deck, pairing number 33, Natalie Crite on the red, taking on Ruby Kite on the blue. In the hole, pairing number 35, Amari Kirk against Gigi Lobeck. Blue course will move on. Eloise Yingling from Telluride will move on to face Annabelle Iad.
Darcy, who do we have in the gate? Agee on red, Iannone on blue. Thank you. Proceed with our next pairing. Pairing 33, Bib 42, Iannone on blue. Bib 44, Agee on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Arabella Agee from Vale on the red. Lily Iannone from Winter Park on the blue. Coming head-to-head to the bottom air. Agee with a slight lead. Launching that top air first. Iannone on the blue. Playing catch-up here. Arabella Agee to the bottom air. Big Cossack. Another big Cossack. And across the line first, Arabella Agee on the red course. Followed closely by Lily Iannone. Ruby Kite, pairing number 34 on the blue. Natalie Crite on the red.
Red course advance, red course advance. Proceed with our next pairing.
Arabella Agee moves on.
34, Bib 72, Kite on blue. Bib 52, Crete on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Natalie Crete from Winter Park on the red course. Ruby Kite on the blue course. Ruby Kite skiing for Team Buller on the blue with the lead over Natalie Crite. Ruby Kite hits that bottom air first and slides across the line on the blue course. Followed closely by Kreit. Pairing 35 is in the gate. G. Lobeck from Steamboat will be on the blue course. Amara Kirk will be on the red.
Blue course advance. Blue course advance. Proceed with our next pairing. Pairing 35. Bib 45. Lobeck on blue. Bib 76. Kirk on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Gigi Lobeck from Steamboat Springs. Amara Kirk on red from Telluride. Both girls launch that top air simultaneously. Turn for turn. Lobeck on the blue getting a little bit of separation. Lobeck letting him run to the bottom air. Amara Kirk right on her tails. Big old twister, back tuck, and across the line, blue course by a nose. We'll leave that to the judges. Pairing number 36 is in the gate. Sydney Sword on the red course. Kaya Kohler-Torres on the blue. On deck, pairing 37, Olivia Amara Kirk will move on.
Proceed with our next pairing. Pairing 36. Bib 14. Kohler-Torres on blue. Bib 50. Sword on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Sydney Sword, a freshman at Steamboat Springs High School, taking on Kaya Kohler-Torres on the red from Vail. Both skiers head to head. Kohler-Torres on the blue. Sydney Sword on the red. Sword trying to reel her in. Kohler-Torres with the lead. To the bottom air they come. Kaya Torres. Sword right on her tails, and let's see what the judges say. Kohler-Torres gets the speed points, but Sydney Sword reeling her in. Pairing number 37 pits Isabella Mooney on the blue against Olivia Martin on the red. Who do we have who won this? Who won
Blue course advance. Blue course advance.
Can you write that in on that one?
Proceed with our next pairing.
Thank you.
Pairing 37. Bib 60. Mooney on blue. Bib 75. Martin on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Isabella Mooney, is she from Australia? Olivia Martin on the red. Isabella Mooney on the blue. Martin is from Winter Park. Isabella Mooney from Vail. Mooney on the blue, playing catch up. Olivia Martin on her home course with the lead on the red. Floats that back X and takes it across the line. Beautiful run by Olivia Martin. Makes some noise for Isabella Mooney. Our next pairing, pairing number 38, pits Sienna Applin from Telluride. She'll be on the red course. Reese Lemna from Vail, from Winter. Reese Lemna from Vail will be on the blue course.
Red course advance. Red course advance. Proceed with our next pairing.
Shit, where are we? I got lost now.
Pairing 38. Bib 19. Lemna on blue. Bib 82. Applin on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Kaya Torres. Torres moved on. Applin from Telluride on the red course. Reese Lemna from Vail on the blue. Oh, Lemna looks like she may have skied across. Don't know. My old eyes are deceiving. Reese Lemna to the bottom air. Back tuck and across the line is the blue course, followed closely by Sienna Applin from Telluride. Okay, we don't have any of these. Can I trade with you sheets because none of these are written in? The other girl did.
Okay, we're waiting for the results on this one.
Okay. Tough one, buddy. I don't. I mean, I don't. Not right now. So I think Lemna DNF, but we'll find out. Don't write anything
Yeah,
down
okay.
yet.
So I should copy these on my.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Copy those while we're waiting.
Blue course advances.
Reese Lemna will move on the blue course. Okay. Up next, pairing number 39, Tara Stauffenberg from Winter Park against Eliza Peak.
Pairing 39, bib 53, Stauffenberg on blue, bib 66, Peak on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Eliza Peak on the red course. Skiing out of Australia, Team Buller, Stauffenberg, hometown hero on the blue, having to play catch up. Peak getting some separation as they head to the bottom air. Eliza Peak, our 3 seed. And comes across first on the red course. Stauffenberg closely on her tails on the blue. In the gate, pairing number 40 has Kyla Salthouse on the blue. Tula Emmerich from Telluride, I believe, is Emmerich from Telluride, on the red. On deck, pairing number 41 has Mia Sakowitz from Steamboat on the red. Francesca Timponi on the blue. Timponi is from Winter Park. Team Summit, thank you.
Stand by. We have a possible DNF on a previous run for 2 boots over the line. Please stand by.
Copy.
That's what I thought. She went across that center line.
Oh.
So we may have to go back to the one that Lemno won.
Yeah.
Let's just see what they say. That's it's pairing number 38.
Pairing 39, red course advances. Please stand by on judges and jury review for the previous one.
So we've got a bit of a hold. Red course does advance. Eliza Peak.
Okay, the jury has reviewed the video and voted, and Lemna had 2 boots over the line. So jury DQs Lemna.
So Reese Lemna.
Had 2 boots over the line. DNF Lemna, 2 boots over the line.
So Reese Lemna had 2 boots over that center line. So Sienna Applin will move on.
Second, that was for pairing 38, Reese Lemna, correct?
So
Yes. Pairing 38, Reese Lemna, bib 19, had 2 boots over the line after video review. DNF. Applin, bib 82, advances. Reese Lemna, bib 19, after video review, 2 boots over the line. DNF. Proceed with pairing 40. Stand by, stand by. Hold bearing 40, please.
All right, so pairing 40, Kyla Salthouse will be on the blue. Tula Emmerich on the red. Team Summit and Emmerich is Telluride. Tula Emmerich from Telluride. Kyla Salthouse from Team Summit.
You guys can run while we're making this repair.
Finish area is clear. Proceed with next pairing. Pairing 40, bib 94, Salthouse on blue. Bib 87, Emmerich on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Tula Emmerich from Telluride. Kyla Salthouse, Team Summit on blue. Going head to head. Both girls to that top air. Salthouse with looked like a slight lead, but Tula Emmerich is right there. Oh, Emmerich just skied out on the red, but she's back in. Kyla Salthouse finding her groove to the bottom. Air she goes. Big truck driver. Oh, able to hold on. And across the line. So let's see. Blue course does get the speed, but let's see what the judges say on this one. Pairing number 41 is in the gate. Mia Sakowicz will be on the red from Steamboat Springs. Francesca Timpone on the blue. Timpone from Team Summit. Anouk Bradley will be on the red on deck. Bradley on the red. Kaylee Yap on the blue. Bradley from Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. Kaylee Yap skiing for Team Buller out of Australia.
Red course advance, red course advance. Proceed with our next pairing.
Tula Emmerich will move on the red course.
Bib 77, Timpone on blue. Bib 26, Sakowicz on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Mia Sakowicz on the red. Francesca Timpone on the blue. Sakowicz, a senior at Steamboat Springs High School. On the red. Oh, down goes Sakowicz. All right, back up is Sakowicz. Down goes Salthouse. Oh, Salthouse lost her ski. Sakowicz regroups. And this is why we ski it to the bottom. To the bottom air they go. And Sakowicz crosses. Yeah, I'm sorry. Francesca Timpone having to go get her ski. Thanks, Dave. I need all the help I can get.
Okay, well, we got a short break here. Just a reminder, preparation break before the round of 16. So let's try and get athletes who are not in the round of 16 up to help with that prep break.
CB, what pairing number is that?
I believe it's 64.
Okay. Does sound 62. So go to the. You're just. That's where we're going to be taking a break. So put after when we to 62, just write break on it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Francesca Timpone coming across the line. Put your mittens together, make some noise. In the gate, pairing number 42, Kaylee Yap on the blue, Anouk Bradley on the red. On deck, pairing 43 as Lila Miller on the blue course, Julia Coors from Winter Park on the red.
Proceed with the next pairing. Pairing 42, bib 84, Yap on blue. Bib 3, Bradley on red. Blue course ready, red course.
Anook Bradley from Steamboat Springs. Kaylee Yap from Team Buller down under to the first air they go. Bradley with a big Cossack up top, both skiers. Turn for turn through this middle section. Yap on the blue, Bradley on the red. Fast approaching this bottom air. Here they come. And across the line first, Kaylee Yap on the blue, edges out Anook Bradley on the red. Let's see what the judges say. Our next pairing, pairing number 43, has Lila Miller on the blue from Steamboat. Julia Coors from Winter Park on the red. On deck, pairing number 44, Anna Ledesma will be on the blue. Georgia Kirschner, Team Summit on the red. And in the hole, pairing 45, Annabelle Thrush will be on the blue course. Claire Boyle on the red from Steamboat Springs.
Stand by, close call, stand by. Decision. 13-12 decision. Blue course advances.
Kaylee Yap moves on by a hair.
Pairing 43, bib 79, Miller on blue. Bib 36, course on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Lila Miller is on the blue course from Steamboat. Julia Coors on the red from Winter Park. Coors with the edge off that top air. Miller playing catch up here, trying to reel in the KG veteran. Lila Miller, an F-17 sophomore at Steamboat Springs High School. Julia Coors, one of our elder stateswomen, F-19. Truck driver for Miller, and she's going to take it across the line. So Coors will get the speed points on the red course. We'll leave this one to the judges. Georgia Kirschner from Team Summit will be on the red course in our next pairing. Anna Ledesma from Winter Park will be on the blue course. On deck, pairing 45, Claire Boyle will be on the red. Annabelle Thrush will be on the blue.
Course advance, red course advance.
Julia Kors will move on.
With our next pairing. Pairing 44, big seven, Ledesma, move.
Georgia Kirshner on the red. Anna Ledesma on the blue. Ledesma from Winter Park. Kirshner from Team Summit. Kirshner on the red. Ledesma with a slight lead. Kirshner, 13 years young, an F-15 skier. Oh, both skiers kind of bobble. Here they come to the bottom air. And across the line, blue course by a ski tip. So Ledesma by a nose just over Kirshner. That is going to be a tough one. In the gate, Claire Boyle on the red course. Pitted against Annabelle Thrush on the blue. On deck, pairing 46, Ava Hanlon from Aspen, taking on her teammate Lena Pachon. In the hole, we head back to the boys' side of the bracket. Jack Smith from Winter Park.
Red course advance, red course advance. Proceed with our next pairing.
Georgia Kirshner.
Blue, bib 20, Boyle and red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
All right, Claire Boyle on the red from Steamboat. Annabelle Thrush from Winter Park on the blue.
62 is the last pairing.
Thrush on the blue.
Round 63 is
Claire Boyle on the red.
our preparation break.
10 pointing.
Boyle letting him run. Thrush reeling her in to the bottom air they come. Huge spreads from both girls. And across the line, blue course catches Annabelle Thrush by a nose. Wow. In the gate, pairing number 46, Lena Pachon on the blue. Ava Hanlon on the red. Two Aspen skiers going head to head. On deck, we go back to the boys' side of the bracket, pairing 47. Pits Liam Shevlin on the blue against Jack Smith on the red. Two Winter Park skiers going head to head.
Red course advance, red course advance. Proceed with our next pairing.
Claire Boyle moves on.
Pairing 46, bib 30, Pachon on blue, bib 29, Hanlon on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Lena Pachon on the blue. Ava Hanlon on the red. Lena Pachon.
Is blue course down?
This is why we run the duels. Pachon coming in as the 2 seed. So the young gun Ava Hanlon, Lena's teammate.
No, I think it's a gear malfunction.
So you can put Hanlon on that one. All right, we're moving to the boys' side of the bracket when we move on. Two Winter Park skiers going head to head in pairing number 47. Liam Shevlin versus Jack Smith. Jack Smith, #1 seed. On deck, pairing 48, Beckett Wilson
Darcy, while we're waiting,
against George Walker.
preparation break after pairing 62, but let's keep all of the round of 16 athletes up there and have athletes that have been eliminated due to the preparation for them.
Copy. How long is preparation break?
I would love it to say 15 minutes max.
Thank you.
So we have equipment malfunction up top. Lena Pachon looks like she's having some issues with her binding. So pairing number 47 will be up next. Jack Smith versus Liam Shevlin. Pairing number 48.
Passion is off of the course. She went through the woods. She's got no gear, so we have pairing 47 in the gate.
First and last. That's awesome.
10-4.
Beckett Wilson will be going against George Walker and in the hole. So we will get a rerun on that last pairing. We'll mix that in later.
We're getting staged. Helena to Darcy. Yes, Helena. Do we have our next pairing staged? They're in the gate, ready to go. Super. Proceed with our next pairing. Judges are ready. Course is clear. Pairing 47, bib 224, Stanley on blue, bib 183, Smith on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
A big grudge match here between two teammates. Liam Shevlin on the blue, Jack Smith on the red. Both hometown heroes. Smith on the red, Shevlin on the blue. Jack Smith getting a little bit of separation. Shevlin not going anywhere, though, as they scream to this bottom air. Jack Smith to the moon and back. And Jack Smith on the red course gets the speed points. Liam Shevlin right on his tails. In the gate, pairing number 48, Beckett Wilson will be on the red. George Walker will be on the blue. On deck, pairing 49, the Big Z, Zach Scheinbaum from Winter Park will be on the red course. Alexander Sushi Walters will be on the blue. In the hole, pairing 50, Liam Big Dog Siefkin taking on Munayo Ferreira, who will be on the course.
Red course advance, red course advance. Proceed with our next pairing.
Jack Smith will move on. Beautiful run by Liam Shevlin.
2-3, Walker on blue. Bib 187, Wilson on red.
George Walker on blue. Beckett Wilson on red. Both boys head to head. George Walker with a slight lead now, getting a bit of separation through this middle section. Slicing and dicing to this middle, to this bottom air. Down goes Wilson. George Walker, George Walker will cross the line first on the blue course. Beckett Wilson from Winter Park on his tails. In the gate, Zach Scheinbaum from Winter Park taking on Alexander Sushi Walters on the blue course from Team Summit. On deck,
Blue course advances.
George Walker will move on.
Bib 169, Walters on blue. Bib 114, Scheinbaum on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Alexander Sushi Walters on blue. Zach Scheinbaum, the big Z, on red. Coming at us. Oh, down goes Scheinbaum, who'd been skiing so well. Now, hopefully, he is okay. Sushi Walters to the bottom air. And Alexander Sushi Walters takes it home. Scheinbaum lost his ski. So Walters will move on. Alexander Walters. Our next pairing in the gate will be pairing number 50. Munayo Ferreira will be on the blue. Liam Siefkin on the red. Pairing 51 is on deck. Matthew Howie from Winter Park on the red versus Max in the hole. Pairing 52. Matthew Grattan from taking on Chase Atherton on the blue course from Team Summit. Zach Scheinbaum back up and skiing to the bottom air. He goes. Throws the Cossack. Put your mitts together, make some noise for Zach Scheinbaum. Unlucky, buddy. Keep your head up high. You've been skiing great, dude. Where are you?
Who finished on 50?
That has not gone yet.
Oh, okay.
So
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 he was stuck up there.
so Walters should be moving on.
Got it.
We're moving to 50.
Yeah, I was ahead of us.
That's fine.
Okay. There was a delay when you lose your place.
All right, pairing number 50 up next. Liam Big Dog Siefkin from Steamboat on the red. Munayo Ferreira from Winter Park on the blue. Chase Atherton on the blue. Matthew Grattan on the red.
Sorry, we were dealing with protocols for equipment malfunction.
Chase Atherton on the
Course
blue.
is clear. Proceed with the next pairing.
Grattan on the red.
Pairing 50, Bib 190,
Unaya Ferreira grew up skiing in Telluride. Skiing for Winter Park now on the blue. Liam Big Dog Siefkin on the red. Both skiers head to head. Siefkin with a slight lead, stepping on the gas, pedal to the metal, to the bottom air they come. Siefkin sends that bottom air. Munayo. Red course with speed. Siefkin comes across.
But my cell sucks here, so I'm borrowing a phone and I'm calling him again.
10-4, I can try and call him too.
Pairing 51 is in the gate. Matthew Howie on the red from Winter Park. Taking on Mad Max Jakimowicz on the blue from Vale. On deck, Matthew Grattan.
DNF, proceed with our next pairing.
Siefkin moves on.
I'm sorry, can you repeat what happened on pairing 50 with the winner, please? Blue, DNF, red course advances. Proceed with our next pairing, please.
Liam Siefkin moves on.
Pairing 51, Bib 144, Jakimowicz on blue. Bib 243, Howie on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Max Jakimowicz on the blue. Matthew Howie from Winter Park on the red. Jakimowicz from Vale. Howie from Winter Park. Howie with a slight lead. Mad Max playing catch up. Matthew Howie to the bottom air. Floats the back X. Jakimowicz right. Beautiful run by both boys. Matthew Howie on the red gets the speed points. In the gate, pairing number 52, Chase Atherton will be on the blue. Matthew Grattan will be on the red. On deck, pairing 53, Charlie Martin will be on the red. Lucas Reed.
Red course advance, red course advance. Proceed with our next pairing.
Red course, Matthew Howie.
2, Bib 240, Atherton on blue. Bib 147, Grattan on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Pairing 52, Chase Atherton. Matthew Grattan on the red. Grattan from Vale. Atherton from Team Summit. Both boys kind of get loose. To the bottom air they come. Oh, sticks them at the same time and across the line. Blue course, Atherton by a skosh. What a duel. A battle of Winter Park is in the gate. Lucas Reed on the blue, Charlie Martin on the red. Dinger from Winter Park against Hugh Butling. Skiing for Winter Park via Australia.
Red course advance, red course advance.
Wow. Matthew Grattan moves on.
Pairing 53, Bib 219, Reed on blue. Bib 158, Martin on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Lucas Reed on red. Charlie Martin on blue. Martin, an F-19 skier, just turned 18 years old. Martin on the red. Lucas the blue. Martin charging to the bottom air first. Martin nails it and takes it home. Lucas Reed with a big old twister spread. Red course will get the speed points. Next pairing is in the gate, pairing 54. Hugh Butling on the red. His teammate John.
Just to let you know, we are not doing a rerun. We have combed through the books, talked to the head judge for the U.S. and the head
Ergeldinger, the number 4 seed, on the blue course from Winter Park against his teammate Hugh Butling. Skiing for Winter Park from Australia. Butling getting a little bit loose. Ergeldinger to the bottom air. What was that? Do we have a name for that? It's like the Martian, my favorite Martian. Never mind. Pairing number 50.
Blue course advance.
John Ergeldinger will move on. Our next pairing.
No, 233, McCormick on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
McCormick also from Vail. Both skiers head to head. Run! Oh! Both skiers get loose. River Shell playing chase. Oh, good entertainment there. Caden McCormick will move on. But nice. Park. Jack Homans on the blue from Winter Park. 2 Winter Park skiers going head to head. Homans versus Celia. Homans with a slight, actually Homans playing catch up here. Celia with a slight lead. Jack Homans though staying with it. To the bottom air they come. Both boys, both ahead. Oh, Celia goes down. No, Celia is all a tough one. Our next pairing, number 57, has Shane Rocco Mariano from Steamboat on the red versus his teammate.
Advances. Blue course advances.
On in pairing 56, Mariano versus Cole Anderson. Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club skiers going head to head.
What are we thinking about the blue fencing right now?
Pairing 58 is on deck. Ben Thrush from Winter Park. Taylor Dean is on the red.
Pairing 57, bib 181, Anderson on blue. Bib 106, Mariano on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Cole Anderson, a freshman at Steamboat Springs High School. Shane Rocco Mariano, a junior. Mariano on the red course. Anderson on the blue. Mariano, the KG veteran. All cylinders to the bottom air. Cole Anderson, though, not going away. And Rocco Mariano crosses the line first, followed closely by Cole Anderson. Okay. Folks, we need athletes, especially if you've been eliminated, to make it up to the top. Round of 16 athletes. Mariano moves on. Nice job, Cole Anderson.
Race crew working on fence.
So our next pairing, as we are working on the fencing here, thanks to our race crew, Taylor Dean from Team Summit will take on Ben Thrush, who will be on the blue course from Winter Park. On deck, pairing 59, pits Riley Hughes on the red. Chase Carrington from Winter Park on the blue. And in the hole, pairing 60 will be on the red versus his teammate Owen Wanamaker on the blue. We do need athletes. Been eliminated. Make your way up to the top for a slip. We're going to try to take a quick 10-15 with duels action.
Course is clear. Proceed with the next pairing. Pairing 58, Fib 143, thrush and move. Fib 138, Dean on red. Blue course ready. Red course.
Big Ben Thrush on the blue course. Taylor Dean, the Mogul Machine, on the red course. Dean with a slight lead. Down goes Dean, but he's back up. Thrush rushing to the bottom air. Back X. Blue course will get the speed points, and here comes Taylor. In the gate, pairing number 59 has Riley Hughes.
Scratch, so we're moving on to
Hughes is a scratch. All right, we're moving to pairing 60. Red. On deck, 61. Angus Kite.
blue course advance. Blue course advance. Proceed with our next pairing.
Ben Thrush will move on.
Pairing number 60. Fib 125, Wanamaker on blue. Fib 189, Cope on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Owen Wanamaker on blue. Simon Cope on red. A battle of Vale athletes going head to head. This one should be good. Cope with a bit of a lead. Wanamaker, though, reeling him in. Wanamaker getting low to the bottom air. Both boys head to head. Who's going to cross the line first? Blue course. Wanamaker by a ski tip. In the gate, pairing number 61 has Joseph Foley from Team Buller on the red versus Angus Kite on the blue. Both boys from Australia. Kite skiing for Team Ski and Snowboard Club Vale.
Red course advances. Red course advances.
Simon Cope will move on.
Proceed with our next pairing. Sorry. Stand by. Fib 148, Kite on blue. Fib 134, Foley on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Joseph Foley on the red from Team Buller. Angus Kite skiing for Ski and Snowboard Club Vale on the blue. Both boys from down under. A battle of the Aussies. Oh my! Kite gets loose. Foley to the bottom air first. Foley uncorks it. And Red will finish first. We'll leave this one to the judges. Our final pairing before the break. Pairing number 62. Pits Jamison Koost on the blue from Vale versus Nico Perangeli on the red. Another set of Vale skiers going head to head.
Red course advance. Red course advance. Stand by for judges. Give us a moment, please.
All right, Joseph Foley will move on.
We're playing catch up after a huge scratch.
Jameson Jimbo Coost on the blue. Nico Perangeli on the red. Two Vale skiers going head to head. Coost with a slight lead on the blue and getting a little bit of separation here. To the bottom airs they come. Jimbo Jameson Coost will cross the line first. Nico Perangeli on his tail. All right, folks, we're going to take 10-15-minute break here. We'll do some course maintenance. We're going to get a slip in here. Get reorganized and continue on with Duels Day. All right, we're getting ready or close to resuming here. We're going to pick up with pairing number 63.
21 Mariana on blue. 34 Yingling on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Annabelle Ayad from Steamboat on the blue course. Eloise Yingling from Telluride on the red. Both skiers coming head to head, hitting that top air simultaneously and letting them run. Ayad on the blue, a little bit of a lead over Yingling. To the bottom air they come. Oh, down goes Yingling. Ayad hucks a huge air. Blue course will get the speed. Yingling right there. What a pairing. On in the gate, pairing number 64, Arabella Agee from Vale, taking on Ruby Kite on the red course from Australia. On deck, pairing 65, Amara Kirk will be on the blue. And on the red, Kaya Kohler Torres from Vale. In the hole, we've got pairing 66, Olivia Martin from Winter Park. Sienna Applin. Annabelle Ayad will advance. Nice run, Eloise.
Pairing 64, Bib 74 AG on blue. Bib 72 Kite on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Ruby Kite skiing for Team Bowler out of Australia. Arabella Agee from Vale on the blue course. Kite with a little bit of a lead. Agee reeling her in on the blue course. Agee now. Looks like she's starting to get a little bit of separation. To the bottom air they come. Agee and Kite, both girls, stick it, take it home, and it looks like blue course will get the speed points. Arabella Agee crossing the line first. Let's see what the judges have to say. In the gate, pairing number 65, Kaya Kohler Torres will be on the red course. Amara Kirk from Telluride will be on the blue. On deck, pairing 66, Olivia Martin on the blue from Winter Park, and Sienna Applin from from Telluride will be on the red.
Blue course advances. Proceed with our next pairing.
So is that Agee? Arabella Agee will move on.
76 Kirk on blue. Bib 14 Kohler Torres on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Amara Kirk on blue from Telluride. Kaya Kohler Torres on red from Vale. Kaya with a slight lead. Olivia Martin on the blue, our hometown hero from Winter Park. Kohler Torres leading to the bottom air. Amara Kirk, and crossing the line first, Kaya Torres with Amara Kirk's on her tails.
Differential 0.07.
Red course with the speed advantage, Kaya Kohler Torres. Let's see what the judges have to say. Our next pairing, Olivia Martin from Winter Park, taking on Sienna Applin from Telluride. On deck, Eliza Peak will be on the blue course. Tula Emmerich from Telluride will be on the red. In the hole, pairing 68, Mia Satkowitz from Steamboat, taking on Kaylee Yap from Australia. Peyton, how's it feeling? Okay. Okay. Sleep all right?
Slept actually a lot better than I expected. I thought it was
Amara Kirk moves on. Wow. So close.
Proceed with our next pairing. 966, Bib 75, Martin on blue. Bib 82, Applin on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Sienna Applin on the red course from Telluride. Olivia Martin on the blue from Winter Park. Both skiers to that top air, launching big spreads. Charging down this middle section. Olivia Martin with a slight lead. Sienna Applin chasing. Olivia Martin to the bottom air. Nails it and takes it home. Blue course will get the speed points and Sienna Applin, ladies and gentlemen.
Blue course advances, blue course advances.
Olivia Martin moves on.
Proceed with our next pairing.
All right, dude, you got to move. Thank you.
967, Bib 66, Peak on blue. Bib 87, Emmerich on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Eliza Peak on the blue from Australia. Tula Emmerich on red from Telluride. Both skiers to that first air, dialing in their lines. Peak with a slight lead over Emmerich. Emmerich on the red, Peak on the blue. Peak sends it and takes it home. Blue course across first. Eliza Peak on the blue. Tula Emmerich crossing on the red. In the gate, pairing number 68, Mia Satkowitz from Steamboat Springs taking on Kaylee Yap from Team Buller in Australia. On deck, pairing 69, Julia Kors from Winter Park taking on Georgia Kirshner from Team Summit. In the hole, pairings.
Blue course advances.
Eliza Peak will move on. In pairing number 67, Peak will move on.
Proceed with our next pairing. Pairing 68, Bib 26, Sakowicz on blue. Bib 84, Yap on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Mia Satkowitz on the blue from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. Kaylee Yap from Australia on the red. Mia Satkowitz playing a little bit of catch-up here. Now both girls turn for turn. Here comes Satkowitz carrying that speed into the bottom air. Here they come. Both girls landing simultaneously and across the line. Spin it. If you don't know who won it, spin it. You got blue course winning? All right, go to the time. We're going to go to the time on that one. That was close. Great.
0.02 for speed.
.02 red edges Sakowitz for speed, but we've got some judging to go, so we will wait. In the gate, Julia Kors will be on the blue course from Winter Park.
Advances, red course advances.
Kaylee Yap will move on. Bringing up
Our next pairing. Pairing 69, Bib 36, Kors on blue. Bib 5, Kirshner on red. Blue course ready, red course.
Julia Kors on blue. Georgia Kirshner on red. Kirshner from Team Summit. Kors from Winter Park. Georgia Kirshner first to land off that top air. Now Kors starting to separate. Kirshner, 13 years young, out of Team Summit. Julia Kors in F19 from Winter Park. To the bottom air they go. And across the line they come. Julia Kors on the blue course will get the speed points. Bringing us to pairing number 70 in the gate, Ava Hanlon.
Blue course advances.
Julia Kors will move on, pairing 70. Ava Hanlon will be on the red. Claire Boyle will be on the blue.
Pairing number 70, Fib 20, Boyle on blue, Fib 29, Hamlin on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Big Air, Claire Boyle on the blue from Steamboat. Ava Hanlon on the red from Aspen. Both girls to the top air. Claire Boyle with a slight edge. Let's see if she can get some separation. Or can Ava Hanlon reel her in? Claire Boyle. Letting them run. To the bottom air she goes. Boyle, the big spread. Kosak. And across the line first, Claire Boyle on the blue course. Ava Hanlon coming across right behind her. We're going to head over to the men's bracket for pairing number 71, which will pit Jack Smith from Winter Park on the blue course versus his teammate George Walker on the red. Blue course? Blue course advance? Claire Boyle moves on the blue course.
Pairing 71, Fib 183, Smith on blue, Fib 203, Walker on red. Blue course ready, red course.
Jack Smith on the blue from Winter Park. George Walker on the red, also from Winter Park. Two Winter Park athletes going head to head. Walker on red, Smith on blue. Both skiers turn for turn. Jack Smith with a little bit of a lead as we head to the transition. To the bottom air they come. Smith across the line first, just in front of George Walker. In the gate, we've got pairing number 72, Alexander Sushi Walters from Team Summit on the blue. Liam Big Dog Siefkin on the red. On deck, pairing 73, pits Matthew Howie from Winter Park versus Matthew Grattan from Vale. The Battle of the Matthews. And in the hole, pairing 74, Charlie Martin from Winter Park on the blue against his teammate John Orgeldinger on the red. Blue course, Jack Smith will move on. Congratulations, Jack.
Pairing 72, Fib 169, Walters on blue, Fib 238, Siefkin on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Alexander Sushi Walters on the blue. M15 out of Team Summit versus Liam Big Dog Siefkin. Elder Statesman versus Young Gun. Siefkin getting some separation. Walters not going away. Sushi, we know he likes it raw. To the bottom air they go. Siefkin floats a huge back X. Sushi not to be outdone. Siefkin across the line first on the red course. Wow, great pairing. We have the battle of the mats in the gate. Matthew Howie on the blue. Matthew Grattan on the red. On deck, pairing 74. Liam Big Dog Siefkin will move on.
Proceed with our next pairing. Big 73, Fib 243, Howie on blue, Fib 147, Grattan on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Winter Park versus Vale. Matthew Howie on the blue. Matthew Grattan on the red. To the first air they go. Head to head. Turn for turn. Both these boys letting them run. Getting jiggy with it here. Oh! Grattan skis wide, both to the bottom air. And it looks like red course comes across by a nose. Let's see what the judges have to say. Our next pairing in the gate, Charlie Martin on the blue, John Orgeldinger on the red.
Blue course advances.
Matthew Howie from move on.
Proceed with our next pairing. Pairing, say red course.
Two Winter Park athletes going head to head. The birthday John Orgeldinger on the red. Orgeldinger getting a little separation. Put the pedal to the metal. Both boys come to the bottom air, and it looks like Orgeldinger on the red course will edge out. Pairing number 75 in the gate. Jack Homans will be on the red from Winter Park. Caden McCormick from Vale will be on the blue. Rocco Mariano on the blue. Ben Thrush.
Red course advances.
John Orgeldinger will move on the red course. Wow. Caden McCormick from Vale on the blue. Jack Holman stays on it. To the bottom air they go. We are going to leave this one to the judge. Holmans comes across the line first on the red course. McCormick on the blue, sliding across the line. Our next pairing is Simon Cope on the red from Vale. Chase Carrington on the blue from Winter Park.
Red course advances. Pairing 76, Bib 106, Mariano. Bib 143, dash on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Shane Rocco Mariano on the blue. Ben Thrush from Winter Park on the red. Mariano goes down. Gotta ski it, gotta ski it. Rocco Mariano playing catch up. Stay on it, buddy, stay on it. Ben Thrush across the line first, and Rocco Mariano. DNF red. Shane Rocco Mariano will move on the blue course. This is why we ski it to the bottom. In the gate, pairing 77. Carrington on the blue, Simon Cope on the red.
Pairing 77, Bib 204, Carrington on blue.
Cope over that top air first, trying to get some separation. Simon Cope to the bottom air. Cope floats the back X. Wow, Carrington, large and in charge. 78 in the gate. Joseph Foley from Australia on the blue. Jameson Jimbo Koost on the red from Vale.
Red course advances, red course advances.
Where are we figuring out where we're going next?
Proceed with our next pairing.
Simon Cope moves on.
Pairing 78, Bib 134, Foley on blue. Bib 156, Koost on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Jameson Koost on the red from Vale. Joseph Foley from Team Buller on the blue. Koost with a slight lead. Joseph Foley not going anywhere. Trying to reel him in. Jameson Jimbo Koost getting a little bit loose. To the bottom air they come. And across first, Jameson Koost. All right, where do we go after this? So we're looking for 79. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to send this over to you, and I'm going to take
Red course advances. Red course advances.
Jameson Koost moves on. All right, I've actually got this one. I'm here on the front page, so I'm good.
Because we're out here now.
Oh, we're out here. Never mind. Let's trade. Take that. That's our final page. We'll get to that. All right, we're moving to pairing 79. Annabelle Ayad will be on the red course.
Darcy, Stevie, give me a short hold here. I'm going to re-dye the line.
Winners up here, losers here. So the losers are going to be skiing for 5th through 8th. First loser goes here. 81 winner goes here. 81 losers. All right? Clear as mud, right? All right, you got it.
Thank you, Todd.
Okay, course is clear.
Do we have one girl missing yet? Okay, we can stand by. We have all our ladies who are ready with pairing 79 when you're ready. Okay, judges are ready. Proceed with our next pairing, please. Red, blue course ready, red course ready.
Arabella Agee from Vale. From the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club on red. Ayad with a little bit of a lead here. Agee trying to reel her in. Ayad rolling through this middle section to the bottom air she comes. Annabelle, monstrous air. And across the line, first on her tail. Our next pairing in the gate, pairing number 80. Olivia Martin will be on the blue course from Winter Park. Amara Kirk from Telluride will be on the red. On deck, pairing number 81. Eliza Peak from Team Buller in Australia will be on the red, facing off against her teammate Kaylee Yap on the blue.
Red course advances.
Annabelle Ayad will move on.
Proceed with our next pairing. Pairing 80, BIP 75, Martin on blue. BIP 76, Kirk on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
All right, Amara Kirk from Telluride on the red. Olivia Martin on the blue. This is the round of 16, so these athletes head right back to the top. Both skiers turn for turn, burning through this middle section. Kirk on the red, Olivia Martin, our hometown hero, on the blue. To the bottom course they come. Olivia Martin, Amara Kirk. Blue course crossing the line first, Olivia Martin. In the gate, pairing number 81, Kaylee Yap will be on the blue course, taking on her teammate Eliza Peak, both girls skiing out of Australia.
Blue course advances. Blue course advances.
Olivia Martin moving on. Both girls head back to the top.
Proceed with our next pairing. Pairing 81, Mib 84, Yap on blue, Mib 66, Peak on red. Blue course A, red course red.
Kaylee Yap on the blue course. Eliza Peak on the red. Two Team Buller skiers going head to head from down under. Peak with a slight lead as Kaylee Yap trying to reel her in. Here comes Peak. Eliza Peak. Both girls head to head. Here they come, and red course by a nose. That's Eliza Peak. But Kaylee Yap not going away. In the gate, pairing number 82, Claire Boyle from Steamboat on the blue course. Julia Winter Park on the red.
Red course advances. Red course advances.
Eliza Peak will move on.
Proceed with our next pairing. Pairing 82, Mib 20, Boyle on blue, Mib 36, course on red. Blue course A, red course A.
Julia Kors on red. Big Air Claire Boyle on the blue. Both girls to that top air. Boyle on the blue. Kors trying to reel her in. Boyle trying to separate here as they approach the bottom air. Claire Boyle, Julia Kors. Boyle on blue, Kors on red. Here they come across the line, looking fine. Claire Boyle by a nose. In the gate, pairing number 83 will pit Jack Smith from Winter Park on the red versus Liam Siefkin on the blue from Steamboat Springs. On deck, pairing 84, Matthew Howie from Winter Park will be on the red. John Orgeldinger on the blue. Two Winter Park athletes going head to head.
Blue course advances. Blue course advances.
Claire Boyle moves on. Both girls to the top of the course.
We're waiting for male athletes to get to the top. 10-4. Thank you, Darcy.
All right, so our next pairing, pairing number 83. We are waiting for our male athletes to get to the top with the wind closures. We've got long lift lines here. On the blue course, Liam Big Dog Siefkin, M19 skier from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, taking on Jack Smith, a senior from Winter Park. On deck, pairing number 84, pitch John Orgeldinger on the blue from Winter Park, taking on his teammate Matthew Howie on the red. In the hole, pairing number 85 has Shane Rocco Mariano on the blue course. It's been a long weekend. Taking on Jack Homans from Winter Park on the red. All right, get ready for it to get a little bit crazy here, Carol.
Crazy already. Okay,
You figuring it out?
yeah, I got the technique, but I got to catch up. So let's see, Boyle and Coors on 82.
Yeah, Boyle moved on.
proceed with the next pairing, please. Pairing 83, that's 238, Smith, get up, the 183, Smith on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Jack Smith on the red course from Winter Park, taking on Liam Big Dog Siefkin on the blue course. Both boys coming at us head to head. Smith getting a bit loose. Siefkin starting to separate. To the bottom air they go. The Big Dog. Siefkin. Smith. And Liam Siefkin slides across first, closely followed by Jack Smith. In the gate, pairing number 84 has John Orgeldinger on the blue course, taking on his teammate from Winter Park, Matthew Howie, on the red. On deck, we've got pairing 85, which pits Shane Rocco Mariano on the blue from Steamboat versus Jack Homans from Winter Park on the red. In the hole, pairing 86, Jameson Koost on the blue, Simon Cope on the red. Two Vail skiers going head to head.
Blue course advances, blue course advances.
Liam Big Dog Siefkin moves on. Both athletes back to the top.
Pairing 85, the 182, Orgeldinger on blue. The 243, Howie on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Two Winter Park athletes going head to head. John Orgeldinger on the blue, Matthew Howie on the red. Turn for turn, here they come. Howie with a little bit of a lead. Oh, Howie goes down. Orgeldinger stays up. John Orgeldinger launches, lands it, takes it home on the blue course. Matthew Howie putting on a show. Nice job, boys. In the gate, pairing 85, Jack Homans will be on the red course from Winter Park, taking on Shane Rocco Mariano on the blue. On deck, pairing 86, Jameson Jimbo Koost on the blue. Moves on.
Pairing 85, the 106, Mariano on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Shane Rocco Mariano on the blue. Jack Homans on the red. Mariano from Steamboat Springs. Shane stays with it. Homan slides off the course but pops right back into his line. The Italian stallion letting him burn, getting a little loose to the bottom. And Rocco Mariano across the line first.
DNF red, blue course advances. DNF red, blue course advances.
DNF red course, so Shane Rocco Mariano will move on. Both athletes to the top of the course.
Pairing 86, the 156, Koost. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Jameson Koost on the blue. Cope on the red. Two Vail athletes head to head, landing simultaneously, skiing synchronized. Blue course, Jameson Koost edging out Simon Cope. What a duel.
Sweet, thank you.
All right, do you want to, once you get it done, you want to transcribe it onto this? What did you do to yourself? What What did you do to yourself? Shit. How long are you out for? Okay. All right. I'm sorry. What a bummer. Now, are you a senior too this year? What are you gonna do?
Okay, starting at the bottom. We got Holman's 231, Cope 189, Smith 183, Howie 243, Coos 156, Mariano 106, Orgeldinger 182, Seefkin 238. On to the ladies. Yap 84, Coors 36, AG 74, Kirk 76, Boyle 20, Peak 66, Martin 75, and IAD 21.
Did it great. The madness continues next week. As we will have 2 days
And there's no lip line at Gemini, so
of singles events.
turn this around a lot quicker now.
No duels next week at Copper.
The joy of the winter.
And then we finally get a few weeks off. I know some of these athletes are headed to NORAMs. Good luck to you guys and gals. Kick butt. Represent Rocky Mountain Freestyle. I have not heard yet, actually. Did we get it? Who won that last one, Scott? Holman's did.
Oh no, I'm sorry. What am I talking about?
All right, Jameson Koost will move on. I apologize. In the craziness that is Duels Day, I sometimes get a little just stop.
Excellent. Stand by 33 seconds out.
Okay, give me one of those with a clipboard. Thank you. That's all I need.
Okay, so now on this one,
Judges are ready. Proceed with next pairing. Pairing 87, Mem 36, Coors on blue, Mem 84, Yap on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Kaylee Yap on the red course. Julia Coors on the blue. Yap from Australia. Coors from Winter Park. Both athletes going head to head. Yap on the red. Coors on the blue. Coors gaining ground. Bottom air they come. Julia Coors hits that top air, just a bottom air, just a little bit ahead of Yap, and crosses the line first. Blue course, Coors. The gate. Pairing number 88, Arabella Agee from Vale will be taking on Amara Kirk from Telluride. Kirk will be on the blue. Agee will be on the red. On deck, pairing number 89, Will Pitt, Claire red versus Eliza Peak on the blue. Pairing in the hole, featuring Olivia Martin on the red, taking on Annabelle Iad on the blue.
As close as it gets. 13, 12, 13. Pairing 88, Mem 76, Kirk on
AG on red. Kirk on blue. Head to head they go. Kirk from Telluride. AG from Vegas at us. AG on the red. Kirk on the blue. Amara Kirk catching up to AG. '89, pitting Claire Boyle against Eliza Peak. Boyle in the hole, the men's side of the bracket, pairing 91. Jack Homans will be on the red. Simon Cope will be on the blue.
Another 13-12. Another 13-12. Red course advances.
Arabella Agee will move on.
Proceed with our next pairing, please.
Both athletes back to the top.
Bring it! Bib 66 pecan blue. Bib 20 Boyle on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Claire Boyle from Steamboat on red. Eliza Peak from Australia on the blue. Claire Boyle with a slight lead and a cleaner entrance into the bumps. Peak playing catch up. To the bottom air they come. They both hit it at the same time. Claire Boyle, Eliza Peak. Peak just narrowly nipping or beating Claire Boyle.
9.08.
Time difference 0.8. Wow. Very, very close. Very, very close. In the gate, pairing number 90.
Blue course advances. Blue course advances.
Eliza Peak will move on the blue course. Both girls back up to the top.
For our next pairing.
Pairing number 90, Olivia Martin on the red, Annabelle Iad on the blue.
21 Iad on blue. Bib 75 Martin on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Olivia Martin from Winter Park, Annabelle Iad on the blue course from Steamboat Springs. Iad hits that top air first, sends it. Iad getting separation. Olivia Martin, the hometown hero, trying to catch up to the KG veteran. Annabelle Iad sends it into next week. Look at Olivia Martin with a monstrous air. Red. Blue course coming across first. Hold that up high when it's through the fence. It looks red. Thank you. Blue course, Annabelle Iad came across first. We'll see what the judges have to say. As pairing number 91 on the men's side of the bracket, Jack Homans from Winter Park will be taking on Simon Cope from Vail. On deck, pairing number 92, Jack Smith will be on the red course. Matthew Howie on the blue, a pair of Winter Park athletes going head to head. Pairing number 93 in the hole, Jameson Jimbo Koost on the red, going against Shane Rocco Mariano on the blue.
Blue course advances. Blue course advances.
Annabelle Iad will move on.
Our next pairing, please.
We're waiting on men again.
Always waiting on the boys.
We're always waiting on the men.
That's just because the women get the bathroom first. All right, folks, we are.
Judges are ready. Proceed with our next pairing, please.
Pairing 91, bib 189, Cope on blue, bib 231, Holman's on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Jack Homans from Winter Park, Simon Cope from Vale. Cope on the blue course, Homans on the red. Simon Cope taking the early lead through this middle section. Jack Homans trying to reel him in. Oh, Homans slides out. Simon Cope to the bottom air. Oh, did we lose him? We lost him. Wow, Jack Homans catches a break. Sends it and across the line. In the gate, pairing number 92 will pit Jack Smith on the red, taking on his teammate Matthew Howie. Both boys skiing for Winter Park. Howie will be on the blue.
Red course advances. Red course advances.
Jack Homans will move on. DNF blue.
Proceed with our next pairing.
Pairing 92, bib 243, Howie on blue, bib 183, Smith on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Matthew Howie on the blue course. Jack Smith on the red. Two Winter Park skiers going head to head. Jack Smith with a slight lead. Matthew Howie trying to stay with him. He does. Oh my, Matthew Howie turning on the afterburners. To the bottom air they go. Holy shnikes, Batman. They stick the landing and take it home. Blue course by a nose. Matthew Howie storms back from. Oh, what a duel. Gotta love it. In the gate, pairing number 93, Jameson Jimbo Koost from Vale will be on the red course, taking on Shane Rocco Mariano on the blue. On deck, pairing number 94, Liam Big Dog Siefkin on the blue. John Orgeldinger from Winter Park on the red.
Another tight one. 13-12. 13-12. Blue course advances.
Matthew Howie moves on.
Proceed with our next pairing, please.
Pairing 93, bib 106, Mariano on blue, bib 156, Goose on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Shane Rocco Mariano from Steamboat on the blue. Jameson Jimbo Koost on the red. Koost from Vale. Shane Rocco Mariano playing catch up here as Koost is jamming down this red line. To the bottom air they go. Fast and furious. Both boys head to head. Red course by a nose. Jameson Koost. Oh, both boys getting loose. Rubbing is racing, Jimmy Bobby.
Red course advances. Red course advances.
Jameson Koost will move on.
Proceed with our next pairing, please.
Pairing number 94, Liam Siefkin on the blue, John Orgeldinger on the red.
Bib 238, Siefkin on blue, bib 182, Orgeldinger on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
John Orgeldinger from Winter Park taking on Liam Big Dog Siefkin from Steamboat. Orgeldinger with a slight lead off that top air. Siefkin, the big dog, trying to reel him in. Here comes Siefkin. Siefkin turning on the jets. to the bottom. Here they come. Siefkin a little bit loose. Here they come. Siefkin sends it to the moon, Alice. And across the line, Siefkin. Wow. All right, what's our next pairing is 98, 97, 95. Our next pairing will pit Amara Kirk from Telluride versus Kaylee Yap from Team Buller. On deck, Julia Kors will battle Arabella Agee. And in the hole, Olivia Martin will be dueling Claire Boyle. So once we...
Another tight one, 12-13. Red course advances.
John Orgeldinger moves on. Wow.
Proceed
All right.
with the next pairing, please.
I'm going to trade with you.
We are now waiting on women.
I'll let you.
Of course we are.
Todd, you want to lean in? Darcy, you want to roll through these real quick?
Stay on the top.
Starting from the bottom up, we've got Mariano, Coos, Orgeldinger, Kirk, Yap, Coors, Agee, Ryan.
Good.
10-4.
Correct.
Copy, thank you.
So close.
Can someone come fix this flag at the finish line? When the wind blows, I can't see the line. Stand by.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Which flag do you want?
I appreciate that.
Pick.
The red flag. This flag right here, like when the wind blows this way, it completely covers the post.
Copy that.
Todd, I'm at the top, so if you can find somebody down there to do that, that'd be great.
All right, so our next pairing in the gate, pairing number 95, will pit Amara Kirk on first, taking on Kaylee Yap on the red. Yap from Team Buller in Australia, Amara Kirk out of Telluride. On deck, pairing number 96 has Julia Kors on the blue course, battling Arabella Agee. Kors from Winter Park, Agee from Vail. They'll be battling for 5th place. Going for 7th place. In the hole, pairing 97. Olivia Martin from Winter Park will be on the blue course against Big Air Claire Boyle on the red, battling for third place. And our final pairing on the women's side of the bracket is pairing number 98. Eliza Peak will be on the blue course, taking on Annabelle Iad on the red, competing for the top of the podium.
It's all good. I can't. I have no peripheral with this hood. No. Yeah. She's great. Send her my love.
Stand by, 23 seconds out.
All right, folks, we are ready with the women up top. Pairing number 95 is in the
Judges are ready. Proceed with the next pairing, please.
Course ready. Red course ready.
Amara Kirk, blue, Kaylee Yap on the red, Kirk from Telluride, Yap from Australia. Oh, down goes Yap. She's back up though. Amara Kirk on the blue with a slight lead. To the bottom, Kirk slides across the line first on the blue course, followed closely by Kaylee. Pairing number 96 is in the gate. Julia Kors from Winter Park, taking on Arabella Agee from Vale on the red course. On battling for third place, Olivia Martin from Winter Park will take on Claire Boyle from Steamboat Springs for third place. In the hole, Eliza Peak on the blue course. The top.
Blue course.
Amara Kirk will move on or slides into seventh place. Kaylee Yap moves to eighth.
Proceed with our next pairing.
Pairing 96. That's 36 course on blue. For AG on red. Blue course ready. Red course ready.
Julia Kors on blue from Winter Park. Arabella Agee. Girls sending it up top. Synchronicity of a lead as they hit the transition and send it off the bottom air. Kors lands it first, take the blue course. In the gate, pairing number 97, battling for third place, Olivia Martin on the blue, Claire Boyle on the red. Martin from Winter Park, Boyle from Steamboat. And on deck, pairing 98, Eliza Peak will be on the blue. Annabelle Iad on the red, battling for the top spot on the podium.
Fifth place winner, blue course. Fifth place winner, blue course.
Julia Kors moves into fifth place. Athletes.
Pairing 97. Bib 75. Martin on blue. Bib 20. Boyle on red.
Claire Boyle on the red. Boyle into her line first. Martin playing catch up. Vying for third place. A spot. The bottom air they come. Boyle and Martin. On the red course. Olivia Martin right on her tail. All right. Will be on the blue course. Annabelle Olivia Martin moves into third place.
Pairing 66, peaked on blue. Fib 21, Naiad on red. Blue course ready.
Australia versus the U.S. Eliza Peak on the blue. From Australia, Annabelle Iad from Steamboat on the red course. Iad with a quick lead here through this middle section. Across the line, Annabelle Iad on the red course, followed close. Will be on the top of the podium. Great duel, girls. On deck, pairing number 99 in the gate. But Annabelle Iad to the top of the podium. Eliza Peak, hold your head high.
10-4.
All right, we're headed to the male side of the bracket. Pairing number 19, pitch Jack Smith from Winter Park, taking on Simon Cope as they vie for 7th place. On deck, pairing 100, two childhood buddies from the Winter Park area. Jack Homans will be on the blue course. Matthew Howie will be on the red as they battle for 5th place. And in the hole, pairing number 101, two Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athletes going head to head. Liam Big Dog Siefkin will be on the blue course. Shane Rocco Mariano will be on the red, as both of them will be fighting for that 3rd and final spot on the podium. And our final pairing on the men's side of the bracket for all the marbles. Jameson Jimbo Koost from Vale will be on the blue course. John Orgeldinger, our hometown hero from Winter Park, will be on the red. Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for the ride.
We have all the men at the top. We're ready with pairing 99 in the gate.
Judges are ready. Proceed with our next pairing.
Pairing 99, Fib 183, Smith. Ready, red course ready.
Jack Smith from Winter Park is on the blue. Cope from Vale is on the red. Cope lands it first. Jack Smith right on his tail. Now Smith with, skis out a little bit. Smith back in his line. Simon Cope, Jack Smith to the bottom air. Cope on the red course, Smith on the blue. Who won it? I can't see, boys. Red course crosses first. All right. Jack Homans, Matthew Howie are in the gate. Red course winner, Simon Cope, finishes in 7th place. Pairing number 100, Jack Homans on the blue, Matthew Howie on the red. Both Winter Park athletes, childhood buddies, going for 5th place. On deck, pairing number 101, Liam Siefkin will be on the blue. Here they come. I need a new radio. Across the line, red course. Announcer needs a radio. Todd. Jack Homans on the blue. Matthew Howie on the red. I'm sorry, my radio died. Couldn't make it to the end. Thank you. Wade, you're the best.
5th place winner, red course. 5th place winner, red course.
All right, Matthew Howie moves into 5th place. Jack Homans to 6th. Pairing number 101. Liam Siefkin on the blue. Shane Mariano on the red. Here they come. Liam Big Dog Siefkin on the blue. Shane Rocco Mariano on the red. Head to head, turn for turn. Both boys letting them run. Mariano play. Oh, Mariano slides off. Siefkin letting them run. Both boys turning on the afterburners. What a duel. Which will bring us to our final pairing in the gate. Jamison Koost will be on the blue from Vail. John Orgeldinger from Winter Park on the red.
3rd place winner, blue course. 3rd place winner, blue course.
Liam Siefkin steps up on the podium. Shane Rocco to 4th place. Mariano.
Ready for the final. Proceed with our final pairing.
Pairing 102, bib 156, Coast on blue. Bib 182, Orgeldinger on red. Blue course ready, red course ready.
Jamison Jimbo Koost on the blue. John Orgeldinger on the red. Orgeldinger from Winter Park. Koost from Vail. Orgeldinger. Oh my, catches a tip. Is going to home. Orgeldinger. Jamison Koost. Orgeldinger. Across the line on the red.
Today's winner, chicken dinner, blue course. Blue course winner.
The top of the podium. Koost finishing in 1st place. John Orgeldinger finishes in 2nd. Thanks to all of our volunteers. Thanks to Carol for making me sound smart. Thanks to Chief Todd Siefkin. Thanks to our judges for crushing it all weekend long. Thanks to all of our